Hi, this is Jennifer Vaughan with Luxury Lake Oconee Real Estate Group, and I'm here today in Eatonton, which is about an hour and a half east of Atlanta, in front of this Queen Anne Victorian located at 300 North Madison. This historic home has so many amazing features that I can't wait to share with you. Let's go inside and take a look.
My name is Sheila Fagan. I was born and raised in Liverpool, England. And how I got to Eatonton is a very long story. But I basically came over here on a work exercise, and after many years I met Keith, and we lived in Atlanta for a while. I've also lived in New York and Jacksonville, so I'm familiar with big cities, and so it's wonderful actually to be in a small town. Interestingly enough, I never thought about owning a Victorian house, but when I walked into this house, the details, the workmanship, the uniqueness of it just kind of blew me away. So we've lived here for close to 25 years, and there are just so many details in this house that, quite frankly, you never get tired of. It's just interesting living here. But we even find things more recently that we hadn't noticed before. I mean, there's the obvious things, like there's a wonderful carving under the stairs that tells you who built the house and the date of the house. There's all the spindles in the foyer they mimic cotton spools, because this was a cotton town at one time. And there's just carved wood, stained glass, the hinges. Most of the fixtures and fittings are original. The wonderful carved handles and hinges on the doors, just amazing detail. And we sometimes find something we've never even noticed before. And I guess we should mention the sunflower on the side of the house. That's interesting. That was the fashion at the time, to use sunflowers as decoration on the house. And we have an excellent example of that.
This garden is designed for the springtime, and it blooms from February to June. There's the heirloom plants that we inherited with the house are giant specimens of very fragrant plants, and the boxwoods that we added sort of frame all of that. There's just an amazing amount of blooming that goes on in this garden.
You know, I was used to seeing Victorian houses in England, which tended to be dark and gloomy, and none of them have wraparound porches like this one. And it's just such an amazing house. So, what's interesting about this house is that, I mean, we've maintained the historic integrity of the house, and yet it's a very comfortable house to live in. For instance, in the winter, you can light the fires, which, almost every room has a fireplace, and you can have the fires lit for Christmas, which is really cool. Decorate the mantels. The kitchen is fantastic. This huge table that we've got, which is a great workspace if you like to cook. Well, we've been here for 2.5 decades, and we have loved this house. We've put a lot of time and energy and love into furnishing the house and decorating the house, and got a lot of great memories in this house. I hope whoever buys this house really appreciates it and loves it the way we have, and builds the same kind of memories.